Waxon.
The thing with her is her Twitter. So she sent out a tweet. She sent a picture of her like on the red carpet being like stealing hearts since '96. I did the same picture saying stealing hearts since never. And her whole 40 million fan group like attacked me. Like, how dare you? She's gonna drag you through the mud. You don't know what's about to happen. And at the beginning of the scene, it says Spider-Man flips in the frame. And I was like, guys, do you want me to do a flip? And then, no, it's fine, just start on the mark. And I knew I should do it, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it anyway. Yeah. So I did the flip, landed, did the scene, and they were like, every time they were like, right, you have to do the flip. Can you do other flips? What kind of flips can you do? Let's do this, let's do this. It was awesome. I had a knock on the door, and I opened the door to one of the ADs, and she said, do you wanna have dinner at Downeytown? I was like, no, I'm fine, thanks. I don't want to go to town. I'm okay in my trailer. She said, no, Downeytown. I was like, no, I don't want to go to town. I'm perfectly happy here in my trailer. She's like, no, Robert's little village that he has.
Why are you pretending to be British for the interview?
No, but I am British. I play.
How is that possible?
I just do an American accent when I play Spider-Man.
How is that possible?
Well, I just did it. Wouldn't it be funny if I went to an American high school undercover to see what it would be like to be an American high schooler? And Marvel were like, that's amazing. Let's set it up. So, and she's like, hey man, what's your deal? How are you here? I was like, well, let me tell you my secret. I'm actually Spider-Man. She's like, dude, you're fucking nuts, bro. What the hell, really? And I'm like, no, seriously, I'm Spider-Man. Obviously, none of my movies had come out. No one knew. Someone comes up to me and they'll be like, oh my God, you're Spider-Man, hey. And I'm like, hello, how are you? And they go, you're English?
It's a sad story, too. I ran out of web fluid. I was waiting for the B-38, and he snuck up behind me and stole it right off my head.
He snuck up behind you, but I thought you had spidey sense.
But that's for threats.
Oh.
And he's not really all that threatening.
That's...
Spider-Man Far From Home next summer in theater. I think Thanos is robbing a bank, so I'm gonna go in.
Well, why would Thanos rob a bank? That doesn't make any sense.
Thanos is poor. Anyway, bye, Jimmy. See you later.
Spider-Man.
This girl walks into the sea, she's gorgeous, and she's walking over, and I'm like, here you go, bro, here you go, here we go. And she breezes right past me. Say, hello? And she goes over to Sam and she goes, oh my God, are you Timothy Chalamet? And he was like, yes.
I've got a great idea for the third one, a great idea. And he'd be like, oh,
like
interesting.
It's kind of like how we read our lines, and then John does them, and then be a
How
teenager.
do you play teenagers? I mean, like, it's
Like,
so long ago. And I woke up to this, like, strobe light going off, and this, like, super loud alarm, and then all of a sudden this lady came over the town and she was like, fire, fire, evacuate the building, fire, fire. And Jacob, like, walked in, and there's, like, strobe lights going off, and he was like, dude, fire alarm's going off. Like, yeah, no shit, Jacob.
Whoa, I was scared. I busted through your room because you weren't even
busted
up.
through?
No, he didn't.
He just casually
literally, like,
in.
waddled in like this, and he was like, dude, fire alarm's going off.
It's
the
a
blip. They call it the blip.
No.
Wolverine, who's this really scary guy, is like, oh, hey guys, how you doing? He's like, shing, shing, what the hell?
I was watching, I was like, you do know I'm speaking like with an English accent there. And they were like, really? That's an English accent? I'm like, yes. If someone comes up and asks for a picture, she's like, yeah, sure, fine. And she takes the picture and she's great about it. I've done it so much now that it kind of feels like it's part of me. I love acting in an accent. I feel like it kind of takes you away from the character immediately. I'm so lucky I had such a good coach. Rick Lipton was my coach on this movie, and he taught me in every way how to perfect the Queen's accent. I found myself after the movie going, yeah, all the time. And my friends in London were like, what are you doing? I took the Eurostar earlier to come from London.
British accent.
British. I took the Eurostar earlier to come from London. I was sat in class and she was sitting next to me and she was like, what's your deal, man? Like, why are you at our school? Like, this is a science school. You can't just enroll. Like, you have to come from the beginning. And I was like, oh, well, I have a secret. You know, I have a secret. And she was like, what? This guy's a freak. Like, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, I have. And then I started doing an English accent. I was like, I have a secret. I'm actually Spider-Man. And she was like, dude, you're nuts. You are literally the craziest guy I've ever met in my life. I was like, oh, amazing. No one believed me.
So anyway, so we go to the gym, we start working out, you know, we're doing ab exercises and leg exercises. And then he turns to me and he goes, Tom, do you want to hop on the treadmill and warm up? I'm like, warm up? I'm roasting, mate. I'm finished.
Right.
So he goes, well, you know, we'll do a quick mile. And then, like, 3-4 minutes in, he goes, Tom, this is too easy. Let's up the incline. 4 or 5 more kilometers go by. He goes, this is too easy. Let's up it to 3. Like, oh my goodness, fine, yeah, Jake, sure, absolutely. And then by the end, we've got a kilometer left. He's like, let's do 3.5. I'm like, dude, let's do 4.
Thank you. I can flip in and out of it, but I like to improvise a lot. So if I haven't done it in a while, I'll say things like, "Oh, I'm at my flat," and you guys don't say flat, you say apartment. So
it's
I
like
just
a
it's just I forget the words.
Gotcha.
So I have to practice.
It's okay.
Laura is like Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
She's gonna be so mad when she sees that. There's just a lot going